Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the first episode. This is Be Warned, just telling true stories, the reasons why you were haunted as a child, and just, the things that surround that. These are the 4 signs that you possibly were in a haunted house while you were younger, or as a child growing up, you just kind of experienced these things growing up. I call this one the closet and the perimeter watcher. So think about the difference between a normal kid being scared of the dark versus a kid dealing with an actual threat. A normal kid will turn off the lights, sprint to the bed, cover his head. But when your house has something in it, the fear isn't random. Every door had to be closed. I'd wake up, I'd check it, make sure the door was locked, make sure the closet was locked. But without fail, at least 2 or 3 in the morning, I wake up and that random cold draft would hit me, and the door would be unlatched. Now, there's something lurking, watching, something's happening. When you grow up with a perimeter watcher, I like to call it, your whole life kind of becomes a negotiation. If I don't look at the window, it won't break the glass. If I keep my feet under the covers, it can't grab my ankles. You kind of build this whole mental fortress of rules kind of just to get through the night. The second one, now this is the fake wake up call, I like to call it. See, this is the one that messes kind of with your head the most. I mean, as humans, we rely so much on sound to feel safe. You kind of, the exact weight of your mom's footsteps or your parents' footsteps in the hallway. You know the exact tone of your dad's voice or your mom's voice. Things that live in haunted houses know that too. They love to use that against you. Sort of like, have you ever had one of them dreams where you wake up, you get out of bed, brush your teeth, get ready for school, and then bang, you wake up right in your bed, realizing kind of that none of it happened. It's a totally normal brain trick, but in a haunted house, a fake awakening, it could mean it's more or less a trap. Now this number 3 is sort of I call it the window flash, or the environmental rejection. As a kid, you're incredibly sensitive to, changes in the air. You probably walked into a specific room before, and maybe a basement, an old attic, and you instantly felt this physical urge to run. It's tight, your skin crawls, your hair stands up on your arms. In houses with deep paranormal energy, that this manifests in weird kind of physical ways. Your body telling you, hey, there's something here, there's something there. And I just like to call that kind of like the window flash, the window dash. It means it's your primal instinct of your body talking to you, saying, hey, there's something here. It kind of brings us to, sign 4. For me, it's kind of like goes with the last one for sign 3. So it's kind of like the staircase sprint. It's funny because we all experience it. It's something that I generally think the whole entire world, at least somebody in their lifetime, has experienced this. Every single person watching this video has probably done the staircase sprint at least once. Now, it's like, I'll set the scene. You go downstairs to the kitchen late at night to get a glass of water. You turn off the kitchen light. Suddenly the dark behind you feels incredibly heavy, and your instincts just kick in. You don't walk up the stairs, you just take off, you sprint, you run. For a normal kid in a normal household, that's just a quick flash or an arrest. I would call that an irrational fear. You get to the top, you laugh at yourself, you kind of go to bed. Being haunted, it doesn't end when you get to the top step, because whatever was at the bottom, it ran up behind you. Honestly, growing up in a house like that changes your brain chemistry. It changes, the person that you are. It changes how you, just everything that you do in life. It affects it. And when you get older, you kind of realize hey, this kind of happened, but you brush it off. And this is why I have this. I just started this podcast. I want to make people aware of that it's okay to speak about it, that it's okay to, if you have a story, please share it. Eventually I want to have people, come on and share their stories with me. And thank you. Turn your lights off, check under your bed, and thank you for watching the first episode. Be warned.